And you guys can go look it up. It's called Neo Buggy. They're a magazine that does they give you current, like, what's going on in nitro and stuff and so forth. So anyway, Lance Hedman, okay, he's the one that owns RC Renew, and I'll read you this. This is a letter that Pico put in this magazine about Lance. It says, Triton RC will no longer, this was a while back, but Triton RC will no longer distribute the Pico brand in the U.S. Instead, they will now bring their own engine line to the market. Triton RC Renew owner Lance Hedman has worked closely with Pico the last 3 years, not only as the U.S. distributor, but also helping them develop new off-road engines for the brand, going way beyond the duties of a distributor. It only made sense to both Pico and Triton to make this move. Lance Hedman says, being so heavily involved, it only made sense that I focus all the attention to my own brand of engines. This will allow me to further improve and implement my proprietary designs, as well as expand my engine line up in the future. Working with Pico has been great, and our relationship is stronger than ever, and I am thankful for the friendship we have made. I am glad I was able to be a part of helping bring Pico back in the U.S. off-road realm. Now I look forward to introducing my Triton engine line to the RC world. Pico says, we would like to thank Lance for representing our brand in the U.S. the last 3 years. Lance is not only a good businessman, but also highly skilled in two-stroke RC engine designs and very passionate about his work. This drive, passion, and knowledge has led him to develop his own engine line, and we wish him all his deserved success. Any questions? There's proof. Okay? Like I said, I don't just talk shit out my ass like a lot of people do. I give you proof and evidence. Go look that up. Neon Buggy, that was a letter that Pico put out in that magazine. Well, I paid $100. Now, did I call Rick and tell him about that? There's no reason for me to. Why? What are we going to do, argue? He's going to give me a free modding? I don't want mods from Rick anymore because of this. You know? Am I saying that Rick's an evil guy and Rick's shady and Rick's, a crook? And no, I am not saying any of that. Like I said, you guys be the judge. I just give you guys the evidence and the facts and present that to you. You guys be the judge of Rick. I just will tell you, like I said, there's no reason for me to get any motors modded from Rick anyway. And it's not just because of that, because of this incident. Okay, and I'm not blaming my connecting rod snapping on him. Could be, could not be his work. I don't know. I mean, he didn't really do that much work or do hardly any work. You look at that engine. I just showed you everything. The only thing that has minimal work done on it is the crank. Okay? Am I an expert? No. But I know enough now, a year later, that motor, this engine, was not modified. You can tell me what you want. I heard people say Rick has 27 different mods, whatever. Okay? Whatever the 27, 30, 40, whatever mods that he has, he didn't do any of them on my engine. And I've never heard of anybody just modding the crank. That's it. Now, the theory that I have, and I know Lance mentioned this too, a lot of people out there don't know how to modify Pico motors. Because obviously, when you don't know how to modify a Pico motor, then how much modding are you going to do to it, or do any at all? And like I said, Lance, I have proof of an RCR modified by Lance, 28.8 Rex Legend, and I have one also modified by Rick. Okay, and the one that I have modified by Lance, and when I sent this one to Rick, I told him that this 28.8 Rex Legend, I wanted this thing nasty. Give me the nastiest, meanest, badderassest mod you got. And if that's what he did to it, okay, because that's what I told him, okay, I didn't say whatever special code or whatever for him to know what mod you want. I said, I put it on the stickies that I put on the motors that I sent to him, what I want done to the motors. I wanted this 20.8 as nasty, torquey, badass as you can make it. And I did the same to Lance. And like I said, I ran them both, and the one that Lance did outperforms the one that Rick did. Hands down, period. Does it totally walk away and smoke it? No, but it outperforms it, and I can tell the difference. Okay? So if you want next level modding, based on the evidence and the facts that I presented to you, you decide who you want. If you want to go with Rick at RB Mods, go ahead. Even for $50 a mod, I wouldn't even get a mod from him now for free. And I'm just keeping it as real as I can. Do I hate Rick? Do I have a beef with Rick? No. It is what it is. Am I disappointed in that one engine? Yes. Am I happy with the other two he did, which is that? Yes, I am. And am I happy also with the reds that he did? Because he did this one too. My R5R? Yes, I am. These two motors, I'm happy. Now, are they like the baddest mods ever? No, because I haven't had any motor. If I get another one of these, and I do have another one, even though it's a little different. If I get another hold of another one like these, you can bet your ass I'm going to send it to Lance. Okay? And that'll give me just further evidence of Lance's modding being better. And also, since I have the P3, when I get the Lance is going to hook me up with a crank. So this one that Rick really didn't mod, or semi-mod, whatever you want to call it, this one will run again. Because even with the slight mod, it's a badass motor. So I can't imagine, and I will find out, and we will run them against each other. When I get the other P3 modded by Lance, I will compare it to Rick's. And I will give you, again, further proof that Lance's modifying is next level above Rick.